All right, well, here's the latest update. We got the electroluminescent wire in from Cool Wires, and I started to install it, and somehow everything worked when I put it in, but once I got it installed and glued in, the green would not light up. Um, And with this system, if you have one tube that's out or bad, it's like Christmas lights. The whole thing won't light up. So once I unplugged it, everything else lit up, including the blue. So the blue is okay. The green is shot. I'm not going to rip the green off like I did the last one though, because it did such damage to the structure. I ended up having to put a piece of trim up there. You can see the green underneath. Um, so I'm going to leave it on there. It's not going to light up as far as the green goes. The blue lights up nicely, but the green does not. And instead of destroying the piece again and trying to rebuild it, I'm just going to leave it on there as a dummy. The blue looks really nice when it lit up at night. We'll get some videos once we get this finished. And the little dingbats on the front, I have those backlit, so those light up nicely too. So I'm not really sure what caused the problem. I don't know if I damaged the wire. I mean, this is the second time this has happened. The first time, it took out both wires and the inverter. So I got a new inverter, the new wires, and to have it happen again, I don't know if I bent it too much and broke the internal filament, or I mean, these things are supposed to be really flexible, and you're supposed to be able to do curves and tight turns with them. Or it could have been the glue I used. Supposedly, super glue is supposed to be safe for this stuff, but I don't know. Maybe something happened. I don't know. Maybe there was a breach or a nick, and the glue got into it somehow. I don't know. But anyways, regardless of that, I'm not going to use the glue to put these in anymore. So what I'm going to try is I'm making these little brackets out of wire that you can put the tube through, and then they just glue into a hole on the side. And we're going to try to do that instead of gluing these in. Maybe I'll just use a little dab of glue on the ends or something like that, just enough to keep it from sliding back out of the little turnstiles there. But I made those out of little brass wires. I used 24 gauge brass wire for that, and we're going to see how it works. All right, well, we got the little brackets in. They should. I'll let them dry for a little while. We'll see how they go. Well, here it is. The little brackets that I made are working really good to hold the wire on. It's not the straightest, but it seems to be working. Let's see what this thing looks like in full dark, but I think it's gonna look pretty nice. Maybe three rows of the neon would have been overkill on this. And it does reflect nicely against this, around the sides of it. So I guess less is more in this case. It's a good thing I didn't run all three. Might have overwhelmed it. But that's what we got so far. So we're getting there. Almost finished. I just got to do some cleanup and glue down a few things, and we're going to call this done. We're going to install a sign on top here. I got to order it yet from Miller Engineering. They have a bowling alley animated sign that we're going to put over here. on there, and that'll be it. And we'll be able to install this with the rest of it. So we're coming along pretty nicely.